Hi everyone, I know I'm a few days late, but kids' school holidays, Christmas. I also forgot to mention in my earlier videos too, I had to have a wisdom tooth taken out a couple of days ago. I don't know that you can see in this light, and I've covered it fairly well. I'm actually totally bruised from my lip all the way up to my ear. So I'm still quite sore, so yeah, I was fairly off colour for a few days, so that hasn't helped in my making videos either. So I'll get started. I am absolutely loving this baby at the moment. I use my beauty blender, beauty pod, sorry, which, excuse, is dirty. So that, I think, is the key to this, because this can give you a really, really heavy coverage. So get this nice and wet, squeeze him out, and then in, and boom, boom, boom. So I'm absolutely loving this. Really buildable. If you use it just one coat really sheer, you can really buff this out. But then, as you know, I get a lot of redness and I've got a lot of scarring and things. So this covers beautifully. So I'm really, really loving that one in the moment. I'm an NW20 in that one, which I think is a much better colour for me, because I know in my Studio Fix liquid, I think I'm an NW25 or NC25, and it is not perfect colour. This is really lovely. So I'm loving that. The other one, even though it's a really new one, it has very quickly become a favourite, and I know it will continue to be. And that is the Benefit High Beam Luminizer. So that is that one. Next thing is also a new addition too, but something I'm loving, the Burt's Bees Replenish Lip Balm. These are incredible. I've never been a huge sort of chapstick or anyone fan, because I've always found them a bit sort of blur and haven't really enjoyed them. But apart from the fact these things are so moisturising, it smells gorgeous. So, and I think now I'm only new to Burt's Bees. I haven't really sort of been exposed to them much, because I think they weren't readily available, but I think I've heard on the grapevine now you can get them in Priceline and at chemists and things. So if you get a chance, I know they have them in David Jones and Myer. Excuse my scuzzy Christmas nails. So that's how slack and busy I've been. I haven't even taken off my Christmas nail polish. So check out the Burt's Bees products. They're gorgeous. The other thing I'm loving this December is my Fix Plus, which I need to get a new one of. I'm not sure if it's in the new shampoo collection from MAC. There's one of the new collections that's got lavender in, so I'll probably pick one of those up to see what it's like. This is gorgeous. I'll show you. It's just a spray on the face, fresh, especially while it's hot here. I find I'm tending to sort of powder more during the day or blot, and this just helps give you that nice radiance. It's so cool and refreshing, and it gets rid of that really powdery looking. Just love it. Absolutely love my Fix Plus. The other thing I'm loving is a MAC product as well. It's a brush. It's my 109. As I'm using a cream foundation mostly, I'm also using a lot of cream blushes and things. So I love this for my cream blush and my cream bronzer. That's one other thing I should have brought out too. I'm loving, but it's limited edition, the To the Beach collection cream bronzer. I'm loving that. I've got it on today, not that you can probably tell on this slide. There's my contour bronzer. So yeah, this is great. The only thing I hate about this brush is that it sheds like something really rude I was going to say, but it sheds so badly. I've washed it and it is slowing down, so hopefully that stops. But yeah, it's great to get right into there and highlight under the jaw, blah, 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 cream blush. Awesome. On the same line, this is a product I've been loving as well. It isn't something I've seen a lot of. It's by Elegant Faces, and it's a brush shampoo. I bought this online. Probably should have researched where I got it from. I've had it for a while. Levhead or however. I'll put a link to it. The website, Levhed, I think is how you spell it. Yeah, it's a brush shampoo, and it's a solid. That's going to show up. It's a solid mass, like a Sort of feels like the, you know, the clear soaps is probably the best way I can describe it. And what you do is run your brush under the warm water, oops, rub it in, and then I just work it into the palm of my hand under the water until it runs clear. This stuff is amazing. I've had this, I'm going to say 6-8 months. I've had it for ages, and I use it every week, if not more than a week, weekly. In between, you know, I spot clean my brushes in between. Then once or twice a week, depending on how much I've been working, I'll give them a good shampoo. This stuff gets them so clean. This is in the citrus flavour. From memory, there was another one. I have a feeling it was the lavender, but I can't remember. I'll have a look online. I'll put the information in the down bar about where you can buy this and the price, but it wasn't overly expensive, and it is lasting me forever. And the brushes just come out so clean and so soft. Absolutely worthwhile. Okay, one of my other favourites is my Rosebud Salve. Now, I'd heard a fair bit of hype about this on YouTube, didn't know much about it, bought it just because I had to have it because everyone else did, and then fell in love with it. It's got this gorgeous, rosy, yet, can't even describe it, kind of, not eucalyptusy, mentholy sort of smell. And it's a kind of a Vaseline-y, creamy texture. I love this. Until I got the Burt's Bees cuticle cream, I was using this on my cuticles and on my hands. I'm still using this on my elbows, on my knees, my feet. Sometimes, I'll just get a little bit on my fingers, dab it along my cheekbones. There's a bit of a highlight. I've been using it as a lip balm. I've been using it on the kids, on mozzie bites, sandfly bites, everything. My husband tends to rub his eyebrows when he's stressed, or just out of habit now when he's watching TV, and so he gets quite a lot of dry skin around his eyebrows. Every now and again I'll attack him with this. Absolutely gorgeous. Other two I've got, last two, one is I've got a love-hate relationship with this. This is the Ico mascara. It gives so much length. It is so black. It's so wet. It is absolutely beautiful, but it is a bitch to take off. Absolutely nightmare to get off. Even with my MAC Cleanse Off Oil, which I use all the time, I've never had a problem. That normally takes everything. I still find with this I'm having to really hold it there and rub and then still get like a warm face washer and hold it on to get it off. So it's sort of give and take. Gorgeous product, but hard to get off later. But I'll show you the brush. It's a different brush. It's a really thin wand, which is different for me. Normally I like a really big fat one, but this still is gorgeous. Goes on beautifully. It's really black, really wet, but hard to get rid of later. Okay, my last ones for my December favourites is my YSL Touch of Clays. So I've got this in colour 1. I don't know if it's written on there anywhere. Probably is if I'm not blind. No, I don't know. This is their Radiance pen. Now, comes with a little brush. You pump the end, click, click. Then under the eyes, I usually put this, my forehead, down my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. It's just a lightning illuminating pen. Absolutely gorgeous. If I wasn't a mum and had a solid night's sleep in the last God knows how long, I could probably get away with just wearing this as a concealer, but as I have so many broken nights, I have got quite dark, heavy circles under my eyes, so I do need to use a corrector and a concealer and then this, but absolutely loving it. There is other similar ones out there on the market. I also really like the Dior Skin Flash, I think it's called. That is beautiful, but this is the one I've got at the moment and I'm using it a lot. Okay, so that's my very late December favourites. Once again, any requests, any more in-depth reviews on anything I've put up, more than happy to answer any questions you have. If not, keep well and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.